Now we've already learned in order to have a current, we require a potential difference. If I have a wire here and I want current to pass through it, I got to apply a potential difference between this. There should be a potential difference. Only if they, what do you mean by potential difference? One end should be made positive, one end should be negative, and then the current will begin to flow. So this potential difference is another physical quantity where we deal with in electricity. It is measured in a unit called volt. Fine. So we'll learn a little more in detail about it. So here I have 2 points. I have point A here and I have a point B here. And from this point A from this point A here I have a charge. Say I have a charge of 1 coulomb. I have a charge of 1 coulomb, and this charge of 1 coulomb I shift from A to B. Now if I have to shift the 1 coulomb from A to B, I need to do some work. It won't just shift on its own, right? So this work done is said to be the potential difference between A and B. So I repeat again, I have a charge, and how much was that charge? It was 1 coulomb, and this 1 coulomb charge I moved it from A to B. I kept moving it from A to B, and as I moved it from A to B, I did some work. Say I did work W. That work done, work done in moving this charge is equal to potential difference between those 2 points. So I can now define potential difference as a work done to move 1 unit charge. So I will read it again. The potential difference between 2 points is the work done to move 1 unit charge from one point to another. So again, if I have 2 points, say P and Q, and now again I shift 1 unit charge, okay? I shift this 1 unit charge from this point A to this point B. I move the 1 unit charge. This time suppose I do a work of, in this case, suppose in shifting it I do a work of 5 joules. So then the potential difference will be 5 volts. Now I just take another case. Suppose I have another case, say X and Y, 2 points X and Y. Again, I'm shifting 1 joule of, I'm shifting 1 coulomb of charge, and as I shift 1 coulomb of charge from this point to this point, and now if I do a work, I have to do some work to shift this charge, and if the work done, now if the work done is say 8 joules, so I can say the potential difference will be 8 volts. Okay, so we can say that potential difference will be equal to work done over charge moved, because it is work done per unit charge. So we say V equal to the work done. We usually write it as W, and the charge we write as Q. So we can say potential difference equal to W over Q. So this is a formula which you need to remember, V equal to WQ. So if I were to say, what do you mean by 1 volt? What is meant by 1 volt? What is 1 volt? So in 1 volt will be if I have a point A and if I have a point B, and I'm moving now 1 joule of, I'm moving 1 coulomb of charge from this point A to B, and as I'm moving a charge of 1 coulomb, I do work of 1 joule. Then the potential difference between these 2 points is said to be 1 volt. So what do you mean by 1 volt? If a charge of 1 coulomb is moved, and as you move the charge of 1 coulomb, the work done is 1 joule, then the potential difference we can say is 1 volt. Like we know, we go V equal to W over Q. If W is 1 joule, if work here is 1 joule, the charge is 1 coulomb, then this has to be 1 volt.